So, give me one sec. There we go. Oi, hello everyone. I have a very special stream for you guys today. We're not actually going to be streaming again. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. I actually got express permission from IGP himself, one of my favorite YouTubers, and along with Cat Icarus, the main reason I became a YouTuber slash streamer in the first place, other than, just wanting to have people to chill with, to stream his playthrough of the game.
Must be them.
That's them, yeah.
Alright, give me 1 sec.
Just a second. Thank you. Hold on, I got it, love. Come on.
You sure?
Yeah, walk away from the doorway. Hi. Hi. Here you go, guys. One of my favorite YouTubers is joining my stream today. Oh, again? Thank you. You too. Alright. We got their food. Okay. Oh, that thing is heavy. I got the 22-pound bag, so they should be good for at least a month. Alright, so a little bit of backstory to this. Fuck, I just kicked the shit out of the laptop. Okay, I'm a little nervous because I haven't done a review. Oh shit, I unplugged the mic. What happened to the mic? No, there it is. It's just not glowing green. Yes, it is. Very clearly, there's a green light. Okay, a little bit of backstory to this. I had been hyping up for you guys for almost a near month about a game I wanted to stream called Necrophosis. Yes, I had to practice that word to be able to say it. The long and short of it, let me go ahead and turn this on real quick so that you guys aren't fucking woozy by the fucking... There we go. Much better. So for some backstory and some context as to what today's stream is, this is not a regular stream, as I mentioned earlier. We will actually be streaming one of my favorite content creators on YouTube, IGP, who is not only one of the reasons I became a streamer, other than, again, being lonely, friend-wise, I just want to hang with people, because I prefer to play games with people than I do by myself, honestly. It's a weird thing, I know. Along with Cat Icarus. He is also giving me express permission to stream his video. Give me 1 sec. Hi, Wolfie. Give me 1 second, buddy. Display capture. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. IGP himself. You are free to stream and react to my videos as you please. I'm all good with it as long as it's transformative enough as a stream. Just make sure you're there and not letting your seat be empty and walk away for 10 minutes while a video plays. It's a reference to one of his older videos. But, yeah. So, yeah, I love IGP and Caddy. I know. They're such good peeps. I love them, man. So... we're just going to go ahead and stream his playthrough of Necrophosis. I will pause it intermittently to give my thoughts, just to make sure it's, that I'm not just streaming his video without adding my own touch to it, because, again, he did ask that I make it transformative, so I'll add my own commentary at times. But for the most part, I want you guys to get immersed. This is one of the many games that I was inspired to stream by IGP himself. The very first one I wanted to stream that he introduced me to, well, not personally, but you know what I mean, by uploading his video of it, was Still Wakes the Deep, that Scottish horror game you guys really loved me playing, where it took place in an oil rig in the middle of the ocean. The second one was The Shore, which, ironically enough, is also created by this guy who created the game Necrophosis. And lastly, and this is the one I really want to stream more than anything else, it is called Karma: The Dark World. Now, this one I have been talking up on the podcast for over a month and a half now. Ever since I first of all, I watched IGP's video and also looked up the different footage and different trailers for the game. I was already hyped as fuck for it. After seeing his video, it's one of those rare occasions that even though I just saw it beginning to end, I still want to play it beginning to end myself, similar to the other games I've mentioned. But I'm just going to let everybody hop in. I'm actually going to message him and see if he wants to hop in as well. Give me 1 sec. I mean, he gave me permission, so I'm... There we go. Let's go ahead and set it up. Yeah, I fucking love IGP as well. Wolfie. IGP and Caddy are two of my favorites. So, a little bit of background. Might as well give you guys a little bit of history since we're doing the podcast and I can elaborate more then, but I can give you like long and short of it. What got me into YouTube as a whole was not one particular channel or, a group of channels. It was an intro, believe it or not. There's this song out there. I don't know who does it, but it's the theme song to this channel on YouTube called Aqualung Game Reviews. This was the first YouTube channel I had ever discovered. Now, you guys know how much I love the Game Grumps as well. Well, my brother's first love, his girlfriend at the time, showed us later on the Game Grumps. And I have been a fan of the Game Grumps since before the JonTron era ended. I then found Markiplier through Hot Pepper Gaming. I found Cat Icarus through Normal Boots, as well as Gerard Khalil's channel. Rest in peace to that channel, goddamn. Sucks what he turned out to be. Oh yeah, and I'm also wearing a Helsing shirt. My baby sister bought it for me for Christmas. Through there, I discovered I really liked the idea of streaming, to have an audience just to hang out with people. I was never in it for the money or any in it for the fame. I was more so just a teenager that was really lonely and wanted people to hang out with. My real life social life was shit because I was just one of those people that just did not interact well with people in real life, and I prefer online personalities kind of thing. And so from there, I tried my first stream, which was a Dark Souls 3 stream that still to this day doesn't have an official name because it was my first time using the recording program. I then streamed Uncharted 1 and 2 with my father. No commentary on both because I didn't know how to get the mic to work. And here we are going on 10 years later next year. I will have been a content creator on Twitch and YouTube going on 10 years. Twitch, I started about, I want to say 5 years ago now because I was on YouTube for a while before I switched to Twitch. Twitch was just an easier way to build an audience and therefore have more people to hang out with because, again, I don't care about the money. I'm looking for a job in real life. This is never supposed to be a job. This is just to hang out with you guys. And yeah, just from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for standing by me through such a long career so far. I know it's been weird schedule-wise just because of everything going on in real life right now. That is Britt in the background, my wife.
I don't want to be seen.
Yeah, no, you're fine. The lighting is so bad they can't see you because I have the filter turned off that brightens it because what it does is it causes the camera to lag, so now everything's HD. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And again, this whole stream is just to apologize for hyping up the game only to not be able to stream it in the first place. So without further ado, let us go ahead and hop into the video. Let me see if it's pulled up. Yep, it is. And full credit to IGP himself. This is not my video. I will not claim responsibility for this video. I did not create it, edit it, or anything. This is 100% by him. So huge shout out to IGP himself, one of my favorite YouTubers, and it's just an all-around fucking great dude, similar to Caddy. So yeah, let's hop into it, guys. Where's the display capture? We're gonna use window capture on this actually because it's much faster. There you go. And I will be using face cam. I'm gonna shrink it though, so it's not like overwhelming the whole thing. Because the original idea was not to use face cam so that you guys can be immersed in the story, but in order to stay with what they asked of me, I have to make sure I still use some of it. Yeah, let's go ahead and move it. That's not what I meant to move. There we go. Whee. I'm just gonna put me down here. There. Let's shrink it a little bit. There you go, guys. And yeah, let's begin the video. Let me also YouTube. Necrophosis absolutely blew my mind. Yeah, no shit, IGP. This game is amazing. Fair warning, just a little bit. If you're squeamish, not the game you want. But if you're into like nightmarish artwork, or if you're like me and has an obsession with the concepts of the Inferno and stuff, this game, as I mentioned yesterday, is based entirely on the artwork of Pashinsky. I think that's how you say his name, the Nightmare artist. But yeah, this guy also developed the Shore. And before we hop into this, one last thing. This is an indie game, similar to Karma the Dark World And The Shore, this is an indie game that looks better than most AAA games. So huge respect to the indie community. But yeah, here we go. Also, let me turn on transparent chat. There we go. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
So welcome back.
This is
to
the Pishkinsky game, yes.
The full game has finally released, and it's genuinely everything I hoped it would be. If you're not familiar, Necrophosis is an unbelievably beautiful and abstract horror game, heavily inspired by the artwork of the great Pishkinsky, the Nightmare
Pishkinsky,
Artist.
okay.
It's from the same developer of The Shore, if you guys remember, Ares Dragonis.
Yeah, he literally says
an
the
amazing 3D
Sorry.
artist and has handcrafted literally everything that you're about to see in this game. Now, I played the demo about a year ago and was absolutely blown away with how horrifically surreal it all was. And the full game is something of a masterpiece, in my opinion. It's actually unreal how far this game goes, and not just with the visuals, but the story as well. Now, on the Steam page, it gives us a brief summary stating that this game takes place billions of years after the universe.
Last thing, how is the audio? Because I don't want to have to edit it too. I don't want to have to up and down it too much. How's everything sound? Is my voice good volume comparison to the stream or to the video? Let me know. I want to get this set up now so you guys can get fully immersed, because this as I mentioned during my attempt at streaming this, vid's not too loud. Okay. This is not a video game in my opinion. This is an experience because it's just incredibly beautiful cinematography-wise, cinematically. But yeah. All right. Thanks.
Ended, but I will say, with how crazy everything slowly becomes, in the end, I hope it destroys your mind.
Why aren't you playing it? My computer's incompatible with it. I had to get it refunded yesterday. Thankfully, Steam was happy to oblige.
It all means something to the story that's being told. This is an incredibly immersive experience, so while you're watching, try and take it all in. There's so much to gather from this. You guys are really going to enjoy it. Again, the game is out in full right now on Steam. If you want to check it out for yourself, the link is down below. Please do.
Yeah, I have a tough gaming
support this
laptop.
guy
It's not
if you
very
can.
good,
The
unfortunately.
work is incredible. Anyway,
It's better
let's
than my
do
old
this.
one.
To see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour.
Even that small scene yesterday was lagging so bad it tried to crash the game yesterday. Which should have been the first sign that I shouldn't have been able to stream this game at all.
Nothing.
Wear headphones for this, by the way.
I like that.
Don't thank me.
I was summoned. Put together flesh and bone. This is me. Ready to take on Necrophosis. Hell yeah. Go back to Necrophosis. Again, as I recall, this is billions of years after the universe has met its demise. That's the description on the Steam page. So I'm not really sure what that means for me. I don't know if I'm a soul experiencing my death as everything comes to an end, not just our existence in the universe, but maybe beyond that also ends, and maybe all the spirits that linger
Fair,
are
yeah.
their end. I don't know. Sorry to get so deep.
Actually,
right away,
yeah,
right?
let me go ahead and let people know that. Yeah, please support his channel. Again, as a huge thank you to him. Thank you, IGP, sincerely for allowing me to do this. You rock, man. Been a fan for years, and it was honestly wholesome that you just immediately reached out. I was like, yeah, man, you're fine. You guys might remember, he's also the YouTuber that a few months ago I kind of gushed about, because during his Silent Hill 2 stream, his Silent Hill 2 remake stream, he gave my wife and I some really good advice and really wholesome support during a very rough time in our lives. On his stream, he just said, hey guys, wish you guys well, legal battles are not fun, especially with family, that kind of thing. He was very sweet. But yeah, please pull this video open, the official video open in another tab to give him the views. As, yeah, he puts in a lot of work to all of his content, and I don't want to unintentionally take that, you know? But yeah, enjoy. Sorry. It's a little cited, admittedly.
I remember this game having some great subtext. Or not subtext, what's the word? Tooltips? No, it's not right either. There it is. Corpse sight, the toil of death embedded in ocular ruin.
Environmental storytelling, I think, is the term he's looking for.
Nothing when emptiness is preferable.
God, it looks so good on his computer. What the fuck?
I'm gonna give the eyeball. Right.
This is also only on PC, this game.
To my man's here. Because he won't fucking move. Oh shit, yeah. Alright, I'm excited for this. I love this guy's work, man. This dude handcrafts everything. As far as I understand it, he handcrafts everything in all of his games. And it's always so good.
Oh! The other one I want to stream, Amygdala. Also takes some inspiration from the Nightmare Artist as well, I believe.
Jesus. I knew that was coming. It scared the shit out of me.
I've studied the realms of the
Fuck you looking at,
afterlife
asshole.
since I was a child, and there's still some things that make me squeamish a little bit.
So good. Here we are. Well,
Where is it?
what
Here it
is this? I remember this before. Walk upstairs. This is the realm of death and no other. This is where gods are dead and the old ones suffer.
Lovely.
Oh, you can get like actual text in case
Yeah, let
you
me
can't
pull
read
it
it.
up on
That's
my
nice.
phone, too.
Nice little touch.
There we go.
I'm just gonna go back. Don't worry about it. If necessary, more flesh and bone.
Yes, it's me.
Yeah, in case I die, right? Like I don't think I have any significance. Like for any particular person, I think I'm just a pawn. The old gods are attempting to keep the universe beautiful by showing me the beauty. You know, they have to keep it alive somehow. Without an observer, there is no beauty in the universe, right? Hey, man.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions red which yet survive,
Beautiful.
stamped on these lifeless things. The hand that mocked them, and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
It's incredible.
Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.
Incredible.
God, that is so cool.
I know. That's yeah.
Ozymandias, if you aren't familiar, it's very appropriate for this particular story that in the end, everything that you think you've accomplished, even the gods, none of it matters.
Basically, again, I'm going to pause it multiple times throughout the video to give my commentary. It's part of giving respect, right? To make sure I'm not just like, hey, I'm just going to watch this and not do anything creative with it, you know? But anyway, I like this game explores a very interesting concept as it's bringing up even the gods die. Basically, the concept is that eternity is not actually eternity. Even death itself will die. And I think that's such a fascinating concept because it flips religion and different philosophical arguments on its head. Even the universe will die. I talked about this a while ago, but it is now being theorized. My old buddy, my tech god, lost contact with him, sadly. We used to discuss different theories about the universe's creation and everything. Nothing religious. He's a religious person. I'm not, but we were both thinking philosophically. And we came to the conclusion that there's this existing structure in the universe called a white hole. And it sounds weird, right, name-wise, but essentially what it is, it's the final life cycle or the final stage of a black hole's existence. So you know how a black hole sucks in matter infinitely and distorts time and space around it, right? Well, a white hole is the end of that. It basically expels everything that black hole has been absorbing for the eons. And our theory is that the Big Bang may have actually been the death of a black hole, which in our minds kind of gives us this really cool idea that the universe might actually be cyclical in reality, not just in fiction. But yeah, that's a Lovecraftian quote. That is not dead, which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die. True. I have stated this before. I'm a huge Lovecraft fan, not of the person himself, given, but I love the way he phrases things. It's like people usually parody how he takes entire pages to finish one description of a creature, but he does it in a way where you get so immersed in the story that you don't even realize it, because he's explaining these concepts that are, well, unexplainable essentially, but he's managing to do it in such a way where it feels believable. It feels like reality, while also, being sci-fi and being horror-esque. And I've always admired that about him. I actually have over on my table, give me one sec, I'll grab it. Unfortunately, it's a bit damaged, but I actually have H.P. Lovecraft, Great Tales of Horror. One of the many books that are a collection of his short stories, from The Rats in the Walls, Rickman's Model, The Color Out of Space, my personal favorite story, as well as The Shadow over Innsmouth, The Dunwich Horror, and many more. I'm still waiting for Guillermo del Toro to make the Mountains of Madness story into a movie. That'd be awesome. But yeah. I just really think conceptually this game is amazing. It dives into a lot of different topics I love to study in my free time. I very much like to study existentialism, as well as the realms of the afterlife. Like, even as a kid, I was obsessed with drawing, like, skulls and angels and demons and all this, because I always thought it was really fascinating, conceptually more than religiously, just this idea of these realms of the afterlife that are eternal, and time does not affect these areas of existence. But, yeah. Sorry.
Every time I see this, I'm in awe.
Yeah.
If you're a fan
I also have
of the
Dante's
Nightmare
Inferno,
Artist,
obviously.
you might also appreciate this pretty well. But even if not, it's beautiful to look at. Who the fuck is this guy? Is there a guy sitting on the top of here before? Looking at me? Nope. Just dead and decayed. Cool. Okay. Now, we need to make our way past this. I kind of remember what it is that we need to do, but I might get a little lost along the way. But that's okay. We're here to take in all of the environment. Yeah,
It took me 40 minutes to do this one little part, or like 20 minutes to do this little part.
The marking, right? That's one of the that goes on there. Sorry, kiddo.
And then when you free
officers?
Kanum
That's
is
it.
when my computer started to crap out. Like, as soon as I pulled the nails out of Kanum's arms and legs
Ooh, a coin.
and was in the puzzle to give him the 4 corpses, that's when the computer decided to crap out. And I went to Steam support, they said just to refund it, so that's what I
I'm
did.
still over here with another guy who wants to say a lot of words to me that will...
Not support,
reach
my bad,
deep
the
in my
Steam
soul.
community.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man.
Yay! I love that there are games that have been made purely to show appreciation to artists like with Scorn and HRD. Exactly. I want to see what someone does with Dante Alighieri's
I like
art,
this guy.
with his
You'll see in a
descriptions and
second.
everything.
This guy helps us out. He's kind of like the Scorn guy. You remember the Scorn guy? That we unfortunately had to torture a little bit to get him to help us?
I cannot say Scorn is a game I want to stream.
Damn it. And I think this... I'm going to put this down so I can carry... What is that? What's it about? So I can carry more things. So you're there. I'm just going to put you here for now.
Like, it's interesting, but it's not my cup of tea.
There we go. We'll get this fat ass out of the way, don't worry. First, let me help those in need. Always important. This poor guy, his brain is spilled out. And I am an able-bodied person willing to help. Inspiration is due. Can I give you the brain? There you go. Wait, was I able to do that before?
Nope.
Oh, yeah. It rejects it. Such a miserable existence. Oh. He must be my god. Futile endeavor. Okay, he doesn't want this brain.
But yeah, I want to
The
see.
flowers are around him.
I want to see
Like
an
he's
honest to
like
goodness.
Clinging onto the very last piece of beauty or life. Alright, let's put you in here, huh?
I want to see an honest to goodness Unreal
No, I
Engine
think it's slightly
5
different.
Dante's Inferno
Wait,
interpretation in video game form.
Oh, I can't take it back. This guy's looking for a brain. I'll bring him one. Here we go. Oh, no, it's not a brain.
No,
It's this
no,
one.
no. Oh, God. I hate that thing. No.
I hate you. Yeah, the rib cage.
Somehow I remembered exactly what to do with this just from remembering the demo.
Okay. That
He,
goes to the gun, the
reviewed the
sword
video
gun
for it.
over here. Burden is overwhelming. Oh.
Did you ever play the Dante's Inferno video game? Yes, I have it on
I'm sure a
PS3.
lot of these things happened to me in the demo.
I probably should explain that actually. So that's another game I tried for years to stream for you guys. Not a single computer I have had has been compatible with the PS3 emulator. I was originally going to stream a Crack in Time last month, but emulator was incompatible with the computer. Dante's Inferno is a game I have always wanted to stream for you guys. I discovered that it's just too graphically advanced for this computer and for mine that bit the dust. Thank you again to Peyton for letting me borrow his laptop for however long he's letting me do so. This is a Tough Gaming Ryzen 5, I believe 3060 RTX. I could be wrong on that. And it's unfortunately nowhere near strong enough because that was like a spectacle fire like God of War. Yeah. Like I think Dante's Inferno would work better as like a walking simulator, quote unquote, like this is, right? Where it has puzzles, but its main focus is the environments and the imagery that it's invoking. But yeah, that's why I never got around to streaming Dante's Inferno.
I genuinely don't remember. It's been a year. I think it's been about a year. Okay, I need one more brain. Should I not be putting the brains in there yet?
Are you
I
wearing
feel
your
like
regular
maybe I
shirt?
need them. No!
Nice.
Son of a bitch, he did die. That's so fucking sad. Oh! Let me ragdoll this son of a bitch. Brother, I'm sorry. Where did my guy go, by the way? Oh, he's standing over here.
Praying to the cross.
Now, why didn't you help, dude? These brains were all over the place. I didn't see you doing anything. Impulsive gestures of faith cannot relieve that kind of suffering. Hell yeah.
Crucifixion.
What's the blast that guy with the gun? Alright, buddy, I'll help you. I like how he's more involved. He definitely was not this involved before. Here we go. Feeble cadavers try to recall the warmth of fire. I'm doing a very good job. Why is there so much life here?
That had to hurt.
The tongue is full of carvings rendered in an ancient script that reveal the following. The perpetual fate of consciousness. All that exists is condemned to suffer an endless torment. For in this realm, life and death are but hollow echoes, stripped of meaning. In the vast garden of bone, each remnant stepped upon belongs to a being that fully matured in a state of eternal unlife. Although completely spent, they cannot die. They cannot rest, nor can they see, speak, move, think, or feel. Still forced to exist, yet entirely unable to be. As the body rots and physicality fades, the last fragments of consciousness eventually drift away, forming an oppressive strain of emotion. The spiteful shape of fear, pain, and anger compounded by the misery of all beings forced to dwell on this plane. To witness this torment, one need only look up. Oh my god, dude.
And when you look up, you see the dead old
meaning is
gods.
gone, it's essentially all that's left is the ugly. This is literally hell. I mean, can we argue that?
In a sense, yeah.
Crownless royals
That's fair.
come into rot. Right, where is that? Can I not take this? I can't take it. I love that tongue effect though. That was really cool. I doubt that was there in the demo.
No, it wasn't. Interesting you should bring up hell, because there's, if I may go on a little bit of a tangent, because again, that's that kind of topic is my specialty, as well as world history, racial, political, world, all that shit. There's a vast misunderstanding of the different interpretations of the realm of hell. There's hell, H-E-L. There's hell, right, which is Christian hell, and then there's the inferno, which is, despite what people think, is not based on Judeo-Christian hell. It is actually Catholicistic hell. The Catholicistic hell is what you think of when you think of eternal damnation, fire and brimstone. The Judeo-Christian hell is simply and I quote, to be aware of the existence of God in heaven and to be permanently isolated from them. That is Christian hell. The reason this baffles me is because my entire life, you know, growing up in St. Louis, which is a hyper-Christian area, even though I'm pagan, you know, we were always told, oh, you're pagan, you're going to hell, you're going to burn for eternity. It's like, no, that's Catholic, first of all. Christianity doesn't believe in that interpretation. But yeah, it's really cool that there's these different interpretations of this seemingly similar place. You've got the underworld, you've got Tartarus, you've got, again, hell, H-E-L, and then you've got H-E-L-L, and then you've got the Inferno. The reason I separate hell and Inferno is because they're two different. It's just not heaven. Basically, yeah. It's similar to like being in the void, fully aware of heaven and God, and being isolated from them entirely. It's like, I'll be honest, guys, I am not a religious person by any stretch of the imagination, because I personally believe that given who I am as a person, I owe it to creation to study all religions and cultures, since I want to put the stepping stones in place for world peace kind of thing, right? Because you can learn a lot about cultures and their histories from their religions. There's a lot of different connotations that are carried over from religious practices, and you can even learn different historical facts that you normally wouldn't know. For instance, yes, Jesus Christ was a person, but I don't think it's ever been variably proven he had the ability to heal people. But, you know, simple stuff like that is interesting. I mean, by what you just quoted, hell could be just like reality, except you're aware of the fact that paradise exists and you will never be there. Yes. Basically, that is what Christian hell is. But it's thanks to the Divine Comedy, or as I call it, the Divine Commedia, that people interpret Christian hell as fire and brimstone. But no, Dante Alighieri was a prolific Catholic writer. And the reason why the Divine Commedia is such an important text to me is because it's one of those rare exceptions where you see the writer evolve as a person throughout his writings. Because Dante Alighieri starts off as this narcissistic poet who has very personal grudges against politicians and stuff. He slowly becomes more humbled into Paradiso, or Purgatorio, and then by Paradiso, he's become this loving, compassionate person that he was not at the beginning of the story. And the most fascinating thing about this, he wrote all 3 books in one night. So he had decades of character development in one night, almost making it seem like he really did go to these places. It's just a really cool thing as a writer to be able to tap into these kind of things. To get so enveloped in your own stories that they physically change how you see things. Sometimes in a bad way, right? Lovecraft was often tormented because of the works he would put out. He would fuel his pain into his art, into his writing. He was also a very twisted individual. But yeah, I just think that's really cool about him.
So we're already seeing some new shit. This is cool. Okay, I need a brain for the gun. Stop praying and get over here. There's a cave, I think. Yeah.
Sounds like an angry parent.
Yeah.
Stop praying, get over here.
Yeah, we know about this son of a bitch.
Nope, this still, that sound design, just exquisite, crunchy.
But there are people around me with tubes, all kinds of tubes coming out from their esophagus into their heart. I wonder what that symbolism means. I'm surprised we're playing a game so far into the distant future that we can even comprehend this.
The religious imagery this far into the future is a fascinating touch, by the way. Because it implies that despite it being billions of years later, there's still remnants of human culture. Fair. Same. Fable, in which I named the Fable my name after, was originally a story I wrote as a teenager.
You know what I want?
I'll explain in a minute.
Somebody, and maybe I'll do it. I want somebody to make some kind of ambient, like honestly, just this sound. Make like a 10-hour YouTube video, so you can either sleep and enjoy the sounds of after the universe ends, or the visuals as well.
It's weirdly calming.
Maybe as a video wallpaper. Is that fucking what the hell?
It's moving.
Are you moving?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
That fucker's breathing.
That was not there before. Yo! Okay. I'm a little uncomfortable now. That is a gigantic fucking entity moving. Like, we got this guy over here, and he's been dead for a long-ass time. He's not a threat anymore. But that? I mean, it seems sad. Honestly, this whole place is just fucking depressing. Oh, yeah. It's so sad.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how to tie this together. I don't know if this is like a snapshot of a point in time that maybe the beings that are being made can relate to.
I could actually probably explain this one. That's a mother and their child watching her husband rot away. Like, I think that one's pretty physically obvious, right? It's less metaphorical and very literal, but I get what he means,
I
though.
don't know if this is like a snapshot of a point in time that maybe the beings that are being made can relate to. But there's a lot of shit in here that we should just like understand.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your brain for a goddamn second?
Ambience and atmospheric audio like this can be oddly relaxing. Exactly.
I actually don't remember. Oh wait, maybe I don't need a brain. I give my own brain. Right.
Cthulhu.
I forget that. Oh my god, yeah. Alright, blast this fool.
I just loving that on IGP's YouTube channel. If you go to like the about section, it says Cthulhu is our savior, and I'm like, yep, he gets it.
That music is so fucking incredible.
Hmm.
Dude,
I think I know what that is. I think. Okay, so again, you're gonna hear me tap into a lot of religious stuff because I'm not religious. The sound this weapon makes me think this may have been an angelic weapon. For anyone who's read, that's the Horn of Jericho. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the Horn of the Apocalypse. That's what I'm thinking.
you're ruining the vibes.
It sounds like it. Well, sounds like we never heard it, but you know what I mean.
Don't be sad. I took it down. Brother, it's okay. You
Oh.
don't have to pray. You can move on.
Full suggestion. They cannot relieve that kind of stuff.
There it is.
Yeah,
Boom. Got the last one.
because we know an apocalypse already happened, obviously.
Repulsive gate, it seems to be in prayer.
Yep.
Hey, man. Do we want to try this again? I don't think it's going to do anything. Hey, move. Wait, you know what?
What's really interesting about this is that you're going to continue to see some religious imagery or context,
Potentially come with me, right?
and it almost seems like all religions' apocalypses, as well as the elder gods, the outer gods, all happened at once. That it all exists at the same time, and that it all happened.
It moves in a repulsive manner, seemingly praying.
And just conceptually, that's incredible to think about.
Whatever remnants of life that existed, I don't know. I'm trying to put this together, but I have this feeling that there's not meant to be any one. Like, it's art, right? Like, this is more than just gaming being a medium for art. It is explicitly artwork, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I assume we're meant to interpret it as we please, but I feel like each one of us has a different personality, striving for something. I'm looking for answers. This guy's looking for faith. The other guy was looking for probably knowledge, right? With his brain missing. Couldn't obtain it.
It's also funny because
Did not get that right.
Beksinski was a pretty
Okay, you're definitely right.
vehement
So it must
atheist,
be
if I
you,
remember correctly.
And you switch.
It's funny you mentioned that. There is a band I listen to. I've mentioned them on the podcast, and I mentioned them in previous streams as well. They're called Powerwolf, and they basically take biblical stories and turn them into epic fucking metal fantasy songs. And it's basically Bloodborne as a band. And the band themselves, are completely atheist as well. I know Powerwolf. Yeah. That's when my computer started to crash. As soon as he tried to sit up, the frame rate started to stagger, and then it would just completely drop to like 4.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry. Did you get stepped on? I'm so sorry. That was really close. You almost got fucking ended forever there.
To be fair, he's already dead.
There's like people coming out of this. It's so
Tryptophobia.
the fucking holes, dude. In the flesh. I honestly didn't even see these guys. I wonder if they popped up after the fact. What a cool ass fucking creature design. Wait, I need another coin. Oh, and the crown, right? We can't go yet. We can't go yet. There you go, buddy. Looking good. What have you got to?
And I think that is his body.
If I remember, display of bygone authority, pitiful as one's decay is inevitable.
Nice.
Again, it's all meaningless. It's a very sad way of looking at everything. There it is.
Death.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'm paying it forward.
I couldn't figure out the rotation for objects very well. Like, it took some getting used to.
I stand as a monument to this forsaken world.
The voice acting is amazing.
Once a servant to a divine God. Past, since the cosmos met its demise. Beware. For this realm has morphed into a somber vault. And now you are woven into its enigmatic tapestry.
The, yeah, I know. Just the way they word things.
I have no idea. It sounds beautiful to me.
Perhaps
Oh,
it's
did you finally
corny.
find your faith, dude? I talked to this guy. He's a bit of a false god.
Yeah.
Praise to nothing. Oh, wow. Oh, I was gonna say, they all seem to be facing like they're crawling towards him. Like they
You'd
were
be curious to see
trying
my typewriting
pray.
sometime? Oh, I appreciate it.
One changed its mind.
I have to bury it. Like, I have a physical book I made, but
Gotta deal with big fella over here.
as for the writing, I'll just have to go into my old Facebook and unbury it.
What was your name?
This is where the frame rate just went poof. We could hear this dialogue, and then everything stopped fucking working.
Venture into our desolate domain after eons untold.
Beautiful.
Bound by the unyielding grip
I don't see Cthulhu.
Necrophosis, we, the elder gods, are surprised by your presence. Few like you have dared to tread this path.
That's a really good choice there.
Here you stand, a glimmer of hope in your eternal suffering. Should you choose to aid us in our plight, freeing Hnum from his eternal servitude,
Yep.
we shall grant you passage to your destination.
Freaky ass music, dude. Hey, buddy. Dig it out. Yeah. Sorry, man. Just hold still. It'll all be over soon.
My writing comes off as more of a script than it does an actual story, is what I've been told. But yeah, I can dig that out for you sometime, Wolfie. Hey. What the hell's going on with my phone?
Yeah. Bodies. Right.
May 8th, okay. So I say, I didn't have an appointment today, did I?
That's so wonderful.
Sorry about that, guys.
I don't know why anyone watches me.
Because we love you, bud.
Dude, I love that. Like, the game doesn't have to just say,
Pleasant to be around.
I'm over encumbered. Or you are over encumbered, right? It says the burden is overwhelming. That's so, I don't know. That's clever.
That's an esoteric way to say it.
To do that, I don't think anybody would care at all if you just said over encumbered. You took the extra step. Right. Don't you believe this? I'll take it, bro.
And that's it. That's as far as I could get. Like, here, very quickly, I'll pull up what I was talking about. let you guys see just how bad the game, like the lag and everything got yesterday. So if I go to my channel, oh god, it's an infinite loop. Holy shit, wasn't my intent. Here, ignore the transparent chat. You guys aren't supposed to be able to see that. That's strictly so I can read the chat without having to watch the video through OBS itself. It was right here. Okay, so if we just go ahead and see, and then see, it looks like it's working, right? See, I got the first brain. I got through this problem, no problem at all, right? But okay, fast forward a little bit. I'm just trying to fast forward to the part where it all started to crap out. Let's see. Yeah, it took me about 30 minutes for some reason. There we go. Oh yeah, now you can see what I'm talking about the spider thing. Watch. Looks like it's working fine, right? It's getting up, and there it goes. Frame rate's gone. And it's like, okay, that's not too bad, right? It's a little bit of frame dropping. Not too bad. Yeah, I know. It just oof. But if we go to... Yeah, see how it's starting to slow down? I can't even turn right now. That's me trying to turn. Yeah, skip the dialogue. There. And then see, I can barely fucking turn. I can get the nails out of him. And this is where it goes to shit. So, finally fixes for a split second. But as soon as Kanum gets over there, is when it just fucking says no. Right. It's just, it just says no. For no goddamn reason. I even tried tweaking the settings and that did nothing except cause the whole thing to crap out. Look at that. Moving to a fucking crawl. Yeah, I tried changing the video encoder as well. But that didn't help either. And everything was on low settings too. So when I looked it up and like searched around the forums and everything, they said just simply get rid of, you know, refund it. And I'm like, well, shit. And then this is what I was talking about when I say that everything started to glitch. Let's see, hold on, where is it? There it is. See how the visuals are starting to break? It got so bad it was actually freezing the computer even outside of the game. And this ain't my laptop, so I can't afford for this to shut down. Also, those are... In the top right and bottom left corners, those are Lead and Sox's PNGs for the podcast. Yeah, the fucking menu decided to go into Eldritch language. I was so fucking sad. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It broke completely.
Oh my god, wait.
I couldn't even walk into that.
Unbound yet too far damaged, a husk of his former self, wasting away before the very gods who ruined him. Did it detect that you were actually sorry this time? 1,072 attempts? Is it possible to? Each visage endures a unique form of torment, distinct in nature and intensity. Okay, yeah. Oh, Christ, man. Hey, buddy!
Careful, don't let him fall in the
Look what the fuck I did!
Pull his claws out. Pull his claws out. There's my shoulder.
With a prayerful posture and moves in a grotesque manner.
There you go.
Brother, just walk around. Oh my god, that's actually really sad. He's literally... everything that moves or changes, he runs to it and starts praying.
Oh!
That's fucking depressing, dude.
He's so desperate for some sort of divine assistance.
Oh, my nuts. Mockery. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Maybe this guy is, an asshole. A thin piece of flesh affixed to the spine has the following etched upon it. Mistreated loyalty. Though all beings rot, the extent of their depravity varies. Divine allegiances and bonds become meaningless once gods come to terms with the sentence they must bear. When power fades to a whisper where a howl of fury once roared, most lash out with further violence upon each other and those below them. A stark reminder that even at the end of it all, some beings will always remain beneath the gods and must endure their whims. As consciousness deteriorates and shapes a future black, for the volatility of certain cognitions is a defilement of creation. Oh, it's fucking moving in my hand. That's so creepy. Put it back. Not appropriate. So I don't understand. I mean,
I got you, buddy. I got
who
you.
is in charge? Oh, they're following me.
Britt, he's hugging me.
Who is in ahead of the gods?
Britt, help me,
These
please.
are the gods, but they're here also. Like everything comes to an end. There is no such thing as omnipotence. Maybe.
He's
Yeah,
very
this
upset.
guy's fucking. His head's not following me. He ain't alive. He might be sleeping.
Oh no, this ain't the baby. This the big baby.
This could be just the mouse.
This is the panther. Ow!
Not necessarily them themselves. They could live.
Shut up, my claws.
You might want to put him down.
Ah!
This being is enduring intense.
Come on, man. This sure was a gift from your aunt.
Filled with compassion. Though cursed, its empathy remains untouched. Wonderful angel. Man, he kind of looks like Lucas. Oh yeah.
In the cosmic void, I awaken from my sleep. A ghostly form, a galaxy's sweep. As you pass by, I stir and rise. A spectral being with starlit sight. I
There you
beckon
go. Now you can see him.
with a shimmering light, guiding you through the endless fright. Towards the gate of death, we make our way. But even death's gate has crumbled to decay. I speak of a world once death's domain, now a museum where time's relics remain.
There.
Old gods and monuments from ages past, collected here in the cosmic vast. This realm where death reigns, now a museum of time's refrain.
God, that's such a good
With
line.
strange eons, even death may die, as the universe's echoes fade and sigh.
Yeah, even death may die.
Oh, you want the roast beef?
Yeah, it's really cool. I was about to go back to this guy.
Here you go, bud. Ow! Ow, 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 stop flying at me.
Howling.
And there's the quote, yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up. He really wants the roast beef. Nice try.
Man, yeah, the more I think about it, the more I feel like the entire premise of this is like, whatever entities are left beyond our known universe, they're trying their best to preserve beauty in some way, shape, or form, whether it's through written word, monuments, faith,
Ow!
you know,
Fuck!
whatever. Because again, with no bearer,
There.
there's no beauty in the universe. actually mad I can't get onto this guy, but that's so cool.
Well, it's like
Him.
they
I like him
mention.
to some extent though when he was.
They mention the outer. They mention that they're the elder gods, right? Which would imply the existence of the outer gods, and therefore Azathoth. So are Azathoth and Yog-Sothoth in this game somewhere, and we just didn't know?
Sideways and raising up, he kind of looked like Sauron. Anyone else see that? Like the shape of the helmet and then the
see
what looked
that,
like
yeah.
an eye. Oh yeah, I forgot these are giant
Mm.
feet. Ozymandias. I'm sure I want to be here. It's a dreamscape, but a little bit of a nightmare as well. So I can't tell if there's any new things out here. That tower looks new. I think there's people covering their faces over there. I wish I could zoom. Oh yeah. Here we go. I'm raining. Come on out, buddy.
There he is.
I have become a coon.
There you
A little bigger. Not to brag or anything.
There you go. He's so dark furred that you can't really see him normally. That's why I had to use my flashlight.
This is where the demo ended.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited to see the rest of this. Oh man. What the fuck are you guys pointing to? Open it up, big guy. It's kind of sad because it's like enough for me to get in, but not him. It just fades away.
What quote, Wolfie?
I remember that.
I think that was more Ozymandias, not
It's the way
Lovecraft.
he dragged dolls. That's always funny to me. What a beautiful creature this guy is. See, I told you, we need a name for him. I'm not good with names, but we need something. I'm gonna call you Sam. You're my Sam right now. Without you, I don't know where I'd be. The question is, whose brain did he give me? I guess mine fell out?
Mm-hmm.
Praying again, dude. Praying. You could at least say thank you, bro. Alright.
Oh. Strange Eons, Even Death May Die. That's the Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft quote. Gotcha. Yeah.
Another one. Yes.
He's currently fighting with Shadow for my
Death's
sandwich.
door, the gate of bone looms tall, adorned with true finalities, the deserving form of lesser gods. Its existence
Yes.
of vast
Very
significance
true.
of primordial nature granted upon this world by the desire
You're a
of
little
Titans.
bis lurker,
Beyond
bud.
it, the first steps into a desolation of marrowless bones, drenched in the essence of all that is wrong. The gates may open, but the final cycle
These little
is yet
butters
to
right
pass, one that will trigger the divine execution. How's that particular to me, or the deserving form of lesser gods? That's I don't know who I'm talking to here.
So
I don't know
false
who's writing
deities.
this shit. Buddy, you coming? This is just great. Here we are. Beyond the gate. All their shit moving there. Hello. Reaper?
Hi, Death.
What?
Of all the beings and deities that have passed through these gates, I never expected consciousness itself to appear. This path was once a flowing river of souls,
Keep the stairs back.
now reduced to mere steps, remnants of what once was. I am curious to see where this journey
Possibly. I don't know. Again, I don't know what necrophosis means. I do find it funny, though, when he was talking, he said consciousness arrived, and it had a capital C. I'm guessing I represent consciousness, whereas everyone else is representing faith, knowledge. I am all of it, maybe. I am just consciousness. So I need souls to get to this guy?
It's a bit more on the nose than
If
you
necessary,
realized.
more flesh and bone will be formed. Oh, this the respawn points. Oh my fucking god! Look at the arms on these goddamn creatures, dude. What in heck? I'm good, dude. No! No!
Oh shit, it's Long Dennis. So that's what happened to him after Cat Icarus passed away millions of years ago.
What the fuck? I don't know what those guys are. It's not human. Not even. I mean, a little resemblance, but not much. Alright, this guy knows what's up. He's got a book. Hello. Whoa. The tablet is inscribed with the esoteric details of self-annihilation, transfiguration through degradation. When skin meets stone, a pact may be formed. Skin rips open, soil tastes flesh, and blood nurtures the depths below. If the earth accepts the red taste, the pact is sealed. Organs rupture, their fluids meant to nourish the things that begin to crawl within. When full, the impertinent ones splinter bone, carrying the marrow to the deepest parts, feeding the most despicable of forms. As the process unfolds, the buried self fades, while the exposed self, mutilated and abandoned, clings to the memory of God, a distant shape who has long since withered, unable to aid its subjects. Oh my god. The gods are dead, dude.
Yes.
And it's nothing but decay. Just very eloquently described, decomposition of life. Oh, what the fuck, man? Yo! Ain't no way I'm taking that eyeball. Its innards are filled with vile proliferation. Oh my god.
Oh, this next part's gross.
Horde infestation. The
Really
figure
gross.
bound to the rock harbors an infection, most vile, with maggots throbbing deep, feasting both upon the host and on themselves. The parasites churn and writhe, feeding relentlessly, forming a repugnant corruption. Although raw, there is some order to their ravaging. The maggots take turns in their destruction, revealing a pattern. This rhythm offers a glimpse into the structure of the infestation. What the hell am I reading? Why? Oh man.
Come closer, wanderer. I have been bound to this stone tablet since time has lost its meaning. Eons have passed since the river of souls dried up.
Dude.
And I am trapped here for eternity, suffering the relentless curse of necrophosis. My thirst is unending.
Context clues. Context clues give us the idea that necrophosis is basically the curse of the state of unlife, meaning you're stuck between sentient life and death itself. So similar to, like, if you guys have read the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, what Thanos did to Nebula, where he forced her into a state between life and death, kind of that kind of thing.
A torment that gnaws at my very essence. Find me something, anything, that could extinguish this eternal thirst, even if it exists only in thought.
Holy shit.
In return, I shall offer you what remains of me, a relic of my forsaken existence.
Your heart. Wow. Endless craving, vain hope. Dude, that's hell. It's actually kind of like, it's weird when you think, like, people being damned to eternity. It's the same thing with, like, large numbers or long distances or periods of time. It's hard to really extrapolate it in your mind and really understand just how deep that is. This guy has been here for billions of years. Still surprisingly able to speak. I'm not sure who else this guy's been talking to, but the organ is throbbing faintly. Alright, we need to get this guy some thought of water. The rivers have dried up. Can't remember the taste of bread, the sound of trees. I'll find him something. Moving guy, big moving guy. Ooh, you're carrying around. Hold on. What are you, fucking hungry? Everyone is so dude, you are so it's so creepy, but it's so fucking goofy too. His eyes are so big.
Not to mention the buck tooth.
I have nothing for you, brother. Wants to devour it shall. I gotta be honest. I had a guy, but he's gone now. The gates closed. I didn't even realize they did. Well, I don't want to give him to you anyway. He probably tastes bad. What the fuck am I looking at down there? Look at this battlefield. The swords are so big. Okay. What do you want now? Wisdom requires payment. Oh, okay, so essentially side quests to get more lore. Oh, yo. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hollow of this giant's hand, my tears endlessly fall, fleeing collapsing realms, escaping death's final call. I was endeared with dreams, with spider legs so fine, weaving fantasies and visions, a tapestry divine, entitudes from shadows and light, drawn to my delicate heart. But dreams turned to nightmares, tearing my soul apart. Trapped within my own creations, in this realm I now reside. Eternal suffering my companion, with nowhere left to hide.
Fuck, that's sad.
Oh, I see the spider legs now. I see the spider legs. What is that? What did you... Oh, is it a tear? Aww. How appropriate. It's a childlike entity in charge of dreams.
That's a good point, actually.
With their wild imagination. That's very appropriate. Who wants the tear? Oh! Buddy, look what I got for you. There you go. I like how his mouth is like bound. I don't know that was worth it, dude.
Ooh. Damn. You got it.
That's got to be such a relief for him. Honestly, I don't even feel bad. I think it's good. I did him a favor. Vapid celebration of vitality that may still hold some meaning. The semblance of life intrinsic to this object is still
There's no more
valued by
roast
the
beef.
departed. That's what I mean,
He wants
dude.
more roast beef.
I feel like I'm picking up on this. This is making sense to some degree. At least it's like foundation, right? Hey, man. I'll let you chomp on this if you want. I know it's not a lot, but it should be enough. Dead in those eyes a little bit. There's a little too much life in your face. Brother! Brother! Why are you doing this to me? Okay, I'll take it. Jesus Christ! What the fuck is this? Dude, the music is getting crazy. Why? Alright, what does this say? Stripped of flesh and blood, the distilled form of the soul itself. It's a soul essence. Whoa. This is some miserable shit. Whoa. Yo. What the remembrance of an era when the stars still burned across the cosmic plains. Dude. That's
cool.
Probably genuinely the scariest thing, that all the stars are dead.
Yep.
Wait,
When you go out into space, there's no light. It's just a void.
ugly puppy.
Okay, here's a question for you guys. If the stars are all out, that includes the many different suns in the different galaxies and universes, and even the stars in the galaxies are out, how would you see anything in space, including the planet you're coming from? Think about that for a second. If you had to space travel billions of years into the future when the universe is dead, how would you be able to see anything?
You all move? You filming? No, just being freaky.
Man, Long Dennis has really let himself go.
Okay. Hey, you're very interesting, but hold on. There's a half guy.
Traveler, can you perceive my endless torment?
He's got those
I am Tithonus, cursed with eternal life, but not eternal youth. 4 lives I have endured, and 4 masks I bear. Yet one is lost, and without it I remain incomplete. Find my missing face, and in return I shall grant you a coin
I accept your
of
request.
ancient worth. Help me restore my final mask, and perhaps I can grasp a fleeting moment of peace in this cursed eternity.
Holy shit. Wonder seeks out his absent self. I will be on the lookout, buddy. Don't worry about it. I have a feeling. Here we go.
Our purpose awakens once more in the presence of consciousness itself. If you seek passage through the darkness, know this: the path is not freely given. You must feed the entrance, the essence of souls.
Got it already.
For only through this offering can the gateway be opened. Beware, for even consciousness cannot grasp the horrors that dwell within the darkness.
Yeah, I'm a little scared, I gotta be
Beyond
honest.
these steps lies a realm of unimaginable terror and despair.
I just want like one character to speak to me like, yo, what's up? You know, like, this is also very cryptic. Alright, so here's the soul. There you go, buddy.
Just
Eat it
super
up.
fucking casual.
Mr. Reaper, you are so fucking cool looking.
I
This is
know!
the coolest looking Grim Reaper I've ever seen. Like, the tiny face works so well. How many fucking...
And the ribs, the
there's
detail on the
soul
ribs
eater.
and everything looks really cool
I
too.
need another one. Let me find this guy's face before he crawls into someone's mouth by accident. Oh,
There he is.
hey, shut the fuck up, dude. I already got you what you needed. Is it? Oh, I can go past here. Whoa. Dude, this is so fucking crazy.
Look at the distance.
Hey, man, what are you... Oh, I'm good at that. Raw entity lurking beneath the shadows.
She
Oh
could
my
like
God, these are like
lay back and.
people. Crude
I can't, cause Kitty there won't let me.
It's the mask. Take it. Do they only come out when I'm in a distance? Lost visage. Mask bearing expression incompatible with this world. What's happiness?
I knew I still had
It
some.
caught the interest of the raw voidlings, perhaps attracted by a shared discrepancy of self. It's literally happiness.
Ready?
Hey, I'm sorry. I really don't mean that. Yeah, they come back out. That's cool. I don't mean to startle you, fellas.
What's this?
Good. The Black Cradle. In the emptiness between life and death lies a void. When the curse seeped into its darkness, the abyss began mutilating its shape in retaliation. In ceaseless devourments, the black form devolves, becoming increasingly imperfect and spewing forth physical manifestations of itself while losing grip on its transcendental qualities. The emergence of such crude beings is a mockery of all creation. That's a big fucking yikes for me. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking creepy. Faces of repulsive misery, nothing more.
Ah, that's much better.
I can't go out there.
Too damn tall to be sitting with my legs crossed. Yeah, my couch is electric.
So fucking cool looking. Alright, ease up. Am I going into the darkness? I kinda don't want to. The void unravels its
Grab that boy.
shadows mourning.
Because he's eating the cord.
I can't. I'm not allowed to.
I know, I just fucking put the couch thing out.
Below is nevermore. Darkness there and nothing more. What do you mean by
That's
that?
probably where Jet's been.
Oh, you're talking
That's
about
probably where
here.
Jet's been
Oh,
the
I'm
past
going
few hours.
underground. Aren't I? This isn't like a portal or anything, is it?
Oh, I felt ice cold
Terrors
nose on my
below.
foot. Who was
Beneath
that?
The gateway lies a tomb with winding passageways spiraling into architectural enigmas, where the walls bend and twist as the curse corrupts its chambers. It is a place inhabited by creatures of spite, their complexity varying, as does their intent in the shape of their will. The passage remains in slumber, dreading its awakening, for even in this rotting realm, certain things must remain out of sight. That must mean whatever's down there is absolutely fucked. Here you go, buddy. Hopefully your suffering is no more. Yeah. Are you happy now? Be free, fella. Ooh, the coins are different. Profane currency, a coin intricately engraved with the architectural designs of a land long since obliterated.
So I'm not sure what that one is, but on the back of that coin is the Tower of Babel.
I don't know where the...
You rewind it a little bit. Let's pick it up.
Are you happy now? Be free, fella. Ooh, the
Yeah, that looks like the Tower of Babel.
coins are different. Profane currency.
Long and short of the Tower of Babel is a biblical story where humanity as a species came together to build a tower to the heavens, and God basically punished them for their arrogance by essentially creating different languages. It's a very fucked up origin to different languages and cultures.
Of land long since obliterated. Well, I gotta get some more knowledge real quick. I don't know where the other soul is. Am I gonna get it from this guy? There you go, buddy. Tell me your secrets.
It's a bit too late for me to pay for my entrance. I was a ferryman of souls, dragging them into the darkness for eons.
I never realized that's Charon, isn't it?
Yet, the curse of Necrophosis has petrified my bones.
I was giving the bag to Shadow.
Rendering me immobile.
Oh,
All
okay.
I can offer you now is my
Can you pass me
wisdom.
a water bottle, please?
This realm has become a prison for some, a vault for others. Ancient ones and forgotten
Okay, good, still
entities
recording.
alike were brought here to be preserved and to serve as trophies in this hoarded collection. Beware, for their anguish and power still linger, trapped within this forsaken place.
I'm sorry, dude. Why am I getting all the benefit here? All these poor lost souls are just fucking dead. Oh, I didn't even see the nails of that hand. Stunning, dreamless unrest. Yeah, it's like none of these guys are really in charge, right? Not just of themselves, but for the universe,
Thank you.
or whatever plane of existence we're on. It's really dark, dude. So much suffering. Anyway, where's my fucking soul, dude? Who wants to devour it shall. Wait, again? Oh, you're still hungry. Well, what the fuck? I don't have anything, dude. Emptiness is currently preferable. Alright, there's gotta be something with this, right? Look at that. What did I just do?
It's a thing.
Oh my god. They're fucking babies. What?
Would you fucking...
No. No, you're not gonna make me do that. That's what those things are. Laying around. That's what those other things are. Like the hunched over things. They're little babies. Little fucking decrepit. Okay.
Ah! Now you can't chew on the cord.
Listen,
What are you chewing on?
I'm not for it, but I will say you are one of the ugliest fucking babies I've ever seen in my life. I'm not allowed to tell anyone that if their baby is ugly, but now I get to say it because it's just undeniably a fact. You may be eaten. Please rid this world that's already nightmarish to begin with.
Would you fucking...
Yes. Are you still fucking hungry?
Uh-huh.
There's no way. You eat up too. No way. You're extracting the souls from the things that you're eating. So I need another live thing. You can't eat dead things, then you can't give me some. I mean, I guess you could, but then you have no souls to spit out. Don't tell me I gotta get that little guy with the masks. No way, right? Hold on. Not yet. Not yet. I'm coming back. I don't know where. Is he still here? He is still here. He's the only other living thing, dude. There's no fucking way, right? I can't pick him up. Wait, so this guy's alive? Yeah, he's moving. What can I get out of? Oh my god! You guys need to look away right now.
Uh-huh.
This is not a safe space. I'm sorry, dude. What the fuck is this? I guess I gotta do it in order. Then you. Oh, this is so horrible. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to help here. It definitely reminds me of Scorn, this whole design, like, up here. Does anyone else see that?
I see it, yeah. Especially how his head is fusing into the stone on the right.
I know this is freaking a lot.
It's very
of people
H.R.
out right
Giger.
now. Jesus Christ, man. These things sound like fucking ring raids. How is there more? What are they, like little birds? I don't understand what I'm pulling out of this guy's holes.
IGP. One word, buddy. Infestation. There's probably a lot of them if it's an infestation.
There we go. Oh my god. What are you? Will I get, yeah, I guess I'll get some context here. Are you still alive?
You cured him.
Stripped of infestation. Okay. He's alive, but I guess he's stuck there forever now. Infection. Livid organism with an insatiable urge to feed on blood and crawl, ripping flesh. Amplifying violence the more its host suffers. Yeah. That is pretty much what we just experienced. All right, buddy. Come eat this shit.
So the more its victim suffers, the more it
Please
the
take
more
it
it
away.
spreads its movements.
Oh, you're gonna get in. Oh no. I mean, I guess if you take the soul and give it to me, it should be fine. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna get infected now. Give me. gonna say there's no way, right? I have no more living beings other than the masked guy, but he won't come with. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to get down in this darkness area.
This is where,
I'm sorry, dude. I'm really sorry. What the fuck? No way I have to dig through that.
this is where it gets gory.
Nasty.
Oh, I gotta love that Eldritch language.
Here we go.
We'll see who's saying all these things to the character, by the way. It's a nice twist.
What do? Where do I hide? Oh. I'm stuck here forever now. Spaces all over the walls. Hey guys. No.
No. I'm good.
What? What do you want? Oh, they're trying to hurt me.
Oh, he just wants a hug.
Get out of here!
Ow.
Holy shit! There's faces everywhere, entrails. This is literally something. I'm inside this guy. He's. I don't know what to do.
This is apparently the
I
realm
guess
of
I
the
can't
dead.
go in the darkness area? Sorry. Hello? Hooded creature? Leave me be. Inside underlies.
Huh.
Nice. A veil of disfiguration is required. Oh my god. Veil of absence is required. I wasn't aware that I could just die. I mean, I knew that we had respawn points, so the insinuation of me dying was definitely there. I was just like, not expecting enemies to avoid. Oh, maybe if I fuck something up.
Come closer. You bear no crown, yet the crown of consciousness is imbued within your essence.
Sorry, I have to do this because every time whenever I hear their voice, it just sounds like
Cheese pizza.
To pass beyond the wretched union, you must awaken that which lies dormant in your mind. But to achieve this, you must seek out the three crowns that once adorned our heads. Only by reuniting these symbols of power can you sever the chains that bind us. Only then can you truly pass beyond our tormented existence.
Honestly, this area reminds me a lot of Gluttony from Dante's Inferno.
Right. Okay. Dude, they're crying. The mask belongs to the realm where the eyes need not be covered. Blank aspect. Alright, let's move that. Pick up another one. Ethereal aspect. Expression shaped by countless worlds and civilizations, a testament to cosmic kingship. Excuse me. Excuse me. Veil of disfiguration. Absence.
Ethereal.
There it is. Okay.
Okay, but I gotta bounce. I'm running D&D, and I'm about in about an hour, and I gotta get ready.
I'll carry
Have a
nothing
great
for
stream. All right, Wolfie. Thanks for hanging out, man. Good luck in your D&D
I
game.
only need one. Two is convenient. What the hell? Am I to talk to you? What the fuck is coming out of your face? Okay. I don't really want to talk to you though. Go to that. Look at this chest. What do you think's in here? Oh, I mean, you
Damn.
I don't know why I'm trying to hide. see. What did I do? Was I supposed to talk to him first? Oh shit. He took my body. Holy shit. There's some lore here. Vast primordial. As emptiness faded and darkness lost its purity, an anomaly awoke. While seeking the end at the borders of dancing shadows, the void encountered something that perplexed its form. An amalgamated being, vibrant beyond the torment that damaged it, shaped by 1,000 bones, bound in infinite flesh. Its thoughts carried out by radiant voices, each represented by a unique shade in the endless spectrum of emotions. The abyss beheld creation itself.
Nice.
Wow. Are you satisfied? That's literally me! Strongly infatuated by a rotting carcass. Husk of bone that formerly belonged. The void now understands what conscious thoughts cannot comprehend. I'll leave. I don't want to go there. It's still me, right? I guess without my brain. I don't know. Okay, well, I got one crown. And the wrong mask. I gotta get the other mask. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. There you go. Putrid amalgamation dreaming of what? Cosmic lights. Alright, I'll get you your other crowns. Hate that. I hate that. There you go, buddy. Okay, what other fucked up shit are we gonna see down here, huh? Holy Lord. We get freaking eyeball spiders? Grime-ridden divines, pestilent supremacy, a scar upon the cosmos, spitting dark gunk as they bellow mockery at exhumed armies of lesser gods. These beings persist in the shadow of their former power, unable to frighten even the maggots that feed on their suppurating scabs. Visions of grandeur and delirium plague their minds as they too plague the murky depths with their malignancy. With each passing moment, their corruption erodes, crumbling into dust and leaving only the spiteful echoes of what they once were. This is fucking gross.
Where is it?
What do we have here? Don't, nothing come out of that, please. These forth sounds at agonizing frequencies. Yeah, I was about to say, the repulsive tones contain a barely comprehensible meaning. Awoke restless, ever dark. Unknown place, cursed. Good Lord. Past drafted, willing to forfeit. Deep, I long for waking. What do you mean? Desire of what it's like. What do I have? Just a mask? Yeah. What about you?
Foolish consciousness. You drift here, yet your essence holds no sway over us. The old ones. We are woven from the dreams and nightmares.
Dreams.
Far greater being.
I heard that accent.
Blind force that thrashes in the void. Your suffering is merely the prelude, a fragment of torment.
Indeed.
Yet your agony will echo through the cosmos itself.
It is amazing.
Indeed. What is this?
I don't like
This is
this.
kind of like the
found a world unlike any other.
Its veiny surface pulses with an energy linked to the curse of Necrophosis. Although it seems to lack any obvious function, it bears the weight of forgotten ages, an unsettling relic from a time long past. Yeah, you want this, right? Information? Ceaseless ruin. I cannot recall how long I have suffered this existential depravity. At first, my psyche was the target of great devastation. The curse slowly burned all of my memories before rotting my dreams into grotesque visions. Decay of my body soon followed as a relentless sand bore away at my skin, scraping and tearing until my flesh was flayed open. With my innards exposed, every movement became unbearable. With each motion, muscle fibers tore, while it felt as though shards of glass were grinding within my joints, each affliction compounding the searing agony. The being that brought us here sought
Jesus.
not to kill us, but to unmake
You okay?
us and grind our very essence. That is a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, don't point at me, you son of a bitch. I gotta go across. Excuse
What's
me.
going on with the stream?
I know you guys are in a lot of pain. Need you to move.
There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. It was starting to get choppy for a minute, so I switched back to OBS. There we go. That fixed it.
This is a safe spot. I can hide from these fucking cretins. Gimme. Let me in. He's coming. Open the fuck up! What the fuck is down here? I'm not ready for this.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh God! Remember Mark? Brett Markiplier. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh God!
Searching, unraveling, yet still
This is
its
cool.
nature eludes me. Of all I have encountered within the universe,
Black hole.
this remains unknown. An anomaly I carried here when I too was drawn into this void. It is but a fragment now, a shard of what once devoured the stars and consumed the light itself. You will need this relic, though its purpose has faded to mere memory. Take it, a remnant of the cosmic devourer, a force older than decay itself.
Dude, holy shit, look at that.
That is
The
amazing.
effects around it. It's kind of black hole physics, isn't it? That's fucking amazing. Okay, this is one of the crowns, yeah. Oh, you have a shapely head. I wish I could see what you are. It's like another universe within him. Dude. This shit's deep. It's also dark as hell. I can't see anything. Okay. Now the problem is I don't know where to get the other crown. Fuck off, asshole. Shit, this way. Sorry. No! They touched me too many times. This is my body. Oh,
You
shit!
couldn't have phrased that any worse.
Yeah, my body's
Alright.
right there. Dude, what? Okay, that's kind of crazy, actually. My body just lays there. I'm so tiny. Misery and anguish now void.
This area of the game makes me sleepy for some reason.
That its blood runs red. I don't have any more items to give this guy in here. He wants something. Oh, these things. Why did that one break? Oh my god, was it a pattern and I just got it right? It's a big eyeball. This
I have a lesser
on
god.
dead gods torching lesser kin. I have a lesser god. Jesus Christ, man! The aggressive sound pierces within, rippling sense into thought.
That thing reminds me of the Mind Flayer.
Oh, hey, you forgot to take that out first. Thank you. I needed this. Present, I endure. Make it stop. Well, at least you can fucking see now. The most coveted possession of men becomes meaningless when the toil of existence becomes unbearable.
Beautifully put.
Assholes. Walk the other way. Walk the other way. Elsewhere, dipshits, come on. Oh my god, you guys are pissing me off. Take him. Take him. Here we go.
Oh, free.
Okay, music's getting weird. Am I crawling through? Small intestine. Ooh. What the fuck does that mean?
Get me for a while.
It's reading. Or it's raining.
Yeah, only for a brief moment. It's supposed to stop in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Please find a way to free me from this wretched place.
Whoa.
That is beautiful.
I will do all I can to guide you through this forgotten nightmare. Just don't leave me here to rot in this eternal stillness.
Look, guys, we made a friend.
Take you with me. Trapped by coarse bones. Okay. I do want to take you with me because I could really use a friend right now, but I don't know
Yeah, no
what I
sh-
need for you. Here, pliers would be nice, but who the fuck knows what we have down here?
Maybe a sharp bone.
Jesus. Let's freaking look at this water down here. River hasn't dried up completely. What is that? Oh my god.
The rain's making me sleepier.
Cold, yeah, there's the flame. They're still. I can't really help them. Oh god.
Ah, damn it.
8-bound starvation. Just satiating the being.
Alright, guys. I will be right back. I really have to use the restroom. Sorry. Here, we'll put it on the BRB screen. Okay. I'm just going to splash some water on my face. I'm very sleepy today.
now. Sorry about that. The babies kept me up all fucking night. Our kids. Alright. Back to the spooky video. There we go.
Things down here. You're hungry too, aren't you?
That feels Hellraiser-esque.
I can't even make sense of any of this design, really. What is it that you want, friend? I'm sorry.
I just love the immediate regret. I'm sorry. Dead. Breddick. Just dead.
I don't understand.
There's a knife.
What does he want? No shit. Can I get my brain back? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fall upon what? Dude. Okay, there's some tentacle being in there. What the fuck is that, dude? The tentacle's coming out. It's real telling. What am I crawling upon? You? Oh, right there. Yo, this is so cool.
That is awesome.
Oh my god. Dude, what is that fucking thing behind me? Flesh and stone.
It looks like the last giant from Dark Souls 2.
Like an upper torso. Oh, I see the other arms. Yeah. That's so weird. Not sure what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything other than holding the buttons, dude. So, Spider's just up there crip walking on his head. Okay, I guess I blocked him. I'm back.
Ugh.
Yeah, wait, I need to go bring my friend. Let me bring my friend. Wait, am I doing you? No, you're just hungry. Let me cut this guy up. Buddy, don't worry, I'm right here. Nice. Come with. You have a nice looking brain. It's a little smooth. That's okay. Holy fuck. Melancholic being of a neutral character. It craves distraction, any form of stimulation, and above all, an end to its limbless existence.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Okay. Well,
That's the one who severed my hand. Let it go. Some torments are better left buried.
Wise words.
grotesque gestures and taunts the head. Yeah. Okay, no.
Do it. End my suffering.
Brother, you made me think I was gonna have a companion.
Fight a new purpose in this world.
Aw, man.
No! You're coming with me. Fucker. Alright, stay away from that asshole. Don't. It's like Medusa, right? Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Damn it. I tried. That's not gonna work. Fine. I guess I gotta do this guy. Maybe I can go through the darkness. Goodbye, man. There's so many of me laying around. Okay, so do I do this guy? Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say I wanted to go over here and look at this whole face, but I can't because I just died. Now I just ravaged. Maybe I can make my way. I don't know what's gonna happen to the guy that keeps killing me. I thought if I didn't look at him, but. Ravaging. These guys with the teeth, they look like monkey skulls a little bit, right?
Why do they look like monkeys?
Back in. So, am I safe with this guy?
That's a really good point, actually.
I still hear that fucker breathing. I'm a little confused. Will you help me? Immense creature bleeding out its neck. Can you help me at all? I don't have anything. Maybe he won't kill me now? I don't know. I don't know what this thing is for. Alright, I'm just gonna run. Oh. Yeah. He's not bothering me. You, buddy. Hey, man. How can I help this fucking guy? If there's no way to. What about you? Aha! Hungering forces, the legion of astral mongrels that fed upon the cosmos. These parasitic gods were once countless, devouring entire galaxies faster than a single star could be born. As their species evolved, destruction matured beyond itself a shape, something that great cosmic devourer deemed repulsive. Wounded and bound, here lies the final remnant, an infant god, the last of a corrupt lineage cursed with vile hunger and spiteful gluttony.
Damn.
There's a lot of lore here that would make me think that this stuff is actually real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the idea of, I don't know, Lovecraft, Cthulhu, like the outer gods are actually real. Like, these just alien species that just ended up destroying the entire universe. Possibly, I don't know if it's meant to be like symbolism. Oh my god, we're finally leaving. Are we though? What just happened to me? I guess these are chapters.
Mm-hmm.
Rise, wanderer. The time will come when you must face the final sacrifice. Your very self.
That foreshadowing.
Heed this warning, for that is when the true torment begins. Your consciousness will fracture, scattering across the newborn universe, bound to every soul yet to be. Their suffering.
Basically, the implication is that he's saying flat out, I don't know if it's considered a spoiler if they're blatantly say it, he's saying flat out that you must sacrifice yourself, and when you do so, it will not only revive the universe, it will separate your consciousness into every living being ever to exist. It's a hell of a fate.
Their tragedies, you will experience them all.
See, now I'm wide awake. What the fuck?
None can say what lies beyond should you refuse. To break the cycle may be your only salvation, or your final undoing. Only by upholding it can you keep death itself at bay.
What? You speak in riddles of sorts, my friend. I don't know if to take you literally or what. What the hell? Oh my god. I was being chased. There was a hand reaching out. Did I imagine all that, or is that something that tried to leave and got turned to stone? I don't understand. Here's my respawn point. Yes, these are different chapters. There's stuff moving down there I don't like. It's those long-armed guys. Hey, there you are. Look at the imagery of just traveled underneath it.
Here.
Okay, so am I the last consciousness? Is that what we're experiencing here? The very last of it. God lies oppression, eager to devour. Damn, dude, this is so beautifully put together. Oh my lord.
There we go.
Oh,
Give you guys a better view of Jet and Shadow if they jump on the couch again.
why did I not see this?
See what?
What the fuck? Was that there the whole time?
Oh.
I guess I must have been way too focused on the other things. The world is too beautiful to not be looking at. You get distracted by it. Gnosis through pain. In the hands of creation, pain and pleasure are bound. For without one, the other cannot be justified. Existence without pain leads to the numbness of life itself. Without the weight of suffering, one becomes indifferent to the beauty life offers. Unable to appreciate the depth of experience that only hardship can reveal. The creature beyond is the one who can carve the boon of pain on creation. Those are some weird looking fingers, dude. This guy? Shit, it's Daniel.
I just thought of something. If this is the end of the universe, right? Billions of years after the end of the universe, there's no monsters that can kill you. Other than starving to death and dying from dehydration, if you were to just transport through time and come to this point in time, you would be safer than you would ever be in any other time period because any possible threat has died and eroded away. That is crazy to think about, that the most terrifying, aesthetically, point in history would be the safest. That is weird. Again, despite the obvious, other than the obvious threats.
Look closely. Do you recognize it, little spark? This hollow vessel, this brain, which was once you, a fragment of the single consciousness that birthed all things. You scattered yourself to light the void, to fill it with life.
My God.
You destroyed everything you wear. That is your curse.
In a way, you're God.
This brain I hold is a remnant of your last cycle, one of many. Dead, but not meaningless. I claimed it after your final breath ignited the stars and splintered your mind into countless souls. Every being that has ever
I want to take a picture of this.
they are all you. And when the universe dies,
Got it.
you are born again, bound to repeat
It's sideways.
the same act. Always giving, always fading. You seek this remnant of yourself, but tell me, little creator, do you know what must be done to bring the universe into being once more? You must destroy yourself again.
Okay.
The single consciousness must shatter so that countless others may exist. You are the vessel, the seed, the sacrifice. This realm is a key, a prison, bound by the curse of necrophosis. Free me, and you will have what you came for, and I will become the agony that is spare, the pain of every conscious being yet to exist.
Dude. What?
Is she literally part of you?
Okay, I was wrong on all counts. I guess that makes sense why they would call me consciousness. I mean, when I think about it now, it definitely makes sense and ties together. I don't know what I was thinking.
Probably that you were just a last remnant born to serve the elder gods, to free them from their torment, and that was it, that the world was still fucked. That would be my guess, is what his thought process was. So, okay, if we're going to, again, context clues, if we're putting everything she said together, assuming that's a she, because you never know, this is the end of creation. There probably is no genders of any kind for characters. Is she a part of your character? Like, is she half of your character? Because you were told by the person on the skeleton horse that you have to sacrifice yourself and you will bring back the universe and give life to all of creation. You will become a part of all of creation. Your soul will divide into everyone. She said she will divide into the pain and agony of everyone. So is she an aspect of you?
So she is responsible for everyone's pain and suffering.
The only reason we know she's the she is through the voice.
Identity stripped away through devotion. Unconscious, the selfless act. Is this how many times I've done this before? Absent altruism, thought extinguished.
It's exactly what it is, isn't it?
Deeply formed the compounding suffering it sustained and made it more resilient. Okay, this is fucking crazy to think about, dude. What? Here we go. Yep. Underdeveloped cognition that never acquired the concept of self. This is like the Matrix, in a sense, right? Like, the amount of times that it's had to be restarted because the human consciousness would not accept it. In a way, we're trying again and again. Either the universe just failed on its own and the time is the reason why it ended because everything decays in time, or we fucked up and we could not get to where we needed to be. I thought I was a part of something, not everything that ever existed.
The camera was fucking...
I'm an idiot.
It is particularly emotionless and cold.
The symmetry in this game makes my non-existent OCD very happy.
What is Pyramid Head doing? Mother. Despite facing the cruelest of fates, it developed a sense of kindness and selflessness. Maybe they mean consciousness and everyone who, like the human race, like life as we understood it, that was, you know, unaware of this realm of the gods and whatnot. Maybe that's what they mean. Maybe not every single thing in existence eternally, right? That can't be. I have obtained a lot of stuff here, man. My consciousness is getting filled. I'm just gonna scatter it around the universe. Start anew. What about the other things? I didn't get to, I feel like I went here prematurely. Maybe I did. Maybe we'll continue it. Holy shit, lady.
That's the brain she was talking about.
I want to go into the door or behind you. Fine.
Your past.
That was very fast. Carve pain into existence so it may awaken in its beauty. Oh, I see. Okay. So through all of this, we're powering her pain. And then I guess we'll do others. Blessed mind. Allows one to grasp what lies beyond necrophosis and its veil of rot. This is so fucking cool. All of the imagery here, by the way, is very reminiscent of like pain and suffering. It's literally perfect.
That's why it's so scary, is it's very reminiscent of
Okay.
hell.
So what are the other ones? We got pain some point, right? Maybe? The flowers are growing back. Oh yeah, they're around here. I don't know where to put it. In here, I guess. It's a pretty central point. Actually, it just seems like these three.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, red for pain. Can I go back? No, I cannot. Okay. Pain being red. Blue might be fear. Or no, that looks like fear. What the fuck? I'll go in here. Don't worry about it. Gnosis through void. Void is the plane that embraces finality, and the emptiness it offers draws the line between life and death. When Necrophosis touched this abyss, a dance of shadows began, culminating in agonizing flaying, and the misery felt throughout took on a cosmic form of pure devastation. This force of destruction will grant the benediction needed to nullify this curse and reward creation with its end. So we have to have nothingness, the void, to have life, which is something, right? We have to have nothing to have something. I don't know, man. Oh dear God.
This is my favorite location in the game. This is very similar to his other game, The Shore.
Voice without sound reverberates through the void. It is not heard but felt. The whisper of gravity itself, cold and inescapable. Time, existence, consciousness, all ends in me.
You telling me that black hole is sentient?
Whole void lane. Oh, I didn't even see that guy there. It's so dark. This one too, I guess? Yeah. Wait, I can take more than just two things? Oh shit, that would have been helpful. Subjugation to the all-consuming. There you go. There. Dude, this shit is so cool. Imperfections must be fed upon and discarded. Okay. Do I take those guys? Hold down Pyramid Head? Feed it to it? Look at this place. He's getting devoured. The symbolism is heavy, but also it does feel like a lot of this is real. Like this is just what we don't understand yet. We're not meant to know. Cosmic horror in a nutshell. Imperfections must be fed. Okay. How close can I get? Look at this guy. Dude, this is mind-blowing. There we go.
Nice.
Imperfection. Oh. No. We're good with that. You can go. Have fun! Fucking, yeah, I guess I'm feeding this thing, aren't I? Denied the end by nothing. Where are these guys even coming from? This is like Shinsky, but also what was that guy? I can't remember his name. The guy who essentially the xenomorph alien. Giger or Geiger. I think it's Giger. Yeah, H.R. Giger. This level is like dedicated to that. It feels like way more organic. Perpetual torment, the false devourer.
Holy shit.
Oh god, I didn't even see the big guy there. You can see the. What is all this shit? You guys got any more alive guys? Laying around somewhere? Oh. I didn't even see that. What's wrong with you?
Ugh. You sleepy too?
Kinda.
This game is oddly soothing.
Wait a second.
Yeah, internet's why I keep.
Like, I know this is horrible, and I know it's creepy.
It is? Oh shit, let me check the stream.
But I feel
No, still at 6,565 kilobytes per second. 2 hours, 13 minutes so far, 60 FPS. We're still doing good. Thanks for letting me know though.
and it's so much to take in, and there's nothing grounding me, so the fear doesn't
There we
set
go.
in the same way it usually does.
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying to say. I hope I'm making sense. Right now,
Mhm.
all I can think about is the fact that without me, there can be no existence. It's pretty endless one creator before me. It's me. I think overall this is just way more beautiful to me because of its otherworldliness.
See that?
It doesn't feel terrifying as it should.
See, I kind of match his sentiments on that. I don't find this game scary. I find it beautiful. The only exception would be the Realm of the Dead, like when you actually go into that red area. That would be the only time I would actually say it's like legitimately scary. The best way to describe this game is artistically beautiful. Or, sorry, hauntingly beautiful. It's artistic, obviously, but it's hauntingly beautiful. Like this segment right here with the Void is fucking incredible looking. And again, obviously, it takes some of the assets he used for the shore, but he reworked it and did different things with it. But yeah, I really like this game. I just really wish that fucking red area didn't make me sleepy. But I get what he's saying, though. This game's too beautiful to be actually scared of it.
Listen to me. I'm literally just rambling. I have no idea how to process any of this stuff. I do love thinking about the
Welcome to be a commentator on a Get Let's Play, bud.
something like this. You wouldn't know. You would never know.
To be fair, though, his commentary is far more interesting than just sitting and watching someone ramble about something for 6.5 hours without doing anything in game. Like IGP is just a really fascinating person to chat with. Yeah, that's just straight up the scepter from the shore.
Blessed void allows one to fathom divinity in execution.
Nice.
You want me to go back, right? I keep trying to run. Okay, I guess we're leaving. Yep. I don't know what to do with this new information I have. If you could even call it that, other than me, like, you know, she put it out to me in plain English. I know what my destiny is, but she could fucking be lying. Oh, I see. I don't have to be burdened by holding that. I could just put it away and run.
He brings up a good point. We have no idea of knowing that these creatures are telling the truth.
Force of creation. It shapes one's life and brings meaning and purpose to existence. This is most felt throughout the world beyond, a cryptic domain where the choir of the forefathers refuses to fade, as strugglers continue to pilgrimage in undeath. The purest souls who have yet to lose themselves to Necrophosis find their way to this realm, where the weight of torment is shared among brethren through burning times. This realm will bestow creation with the spirit necessary to forge a resilient and passionate existence. That sounds great, but why is it so fucking scary in here? A lot of people lined up to come in here. Were there others at the other places? Death there. Tentacles here. People here, maybe.
People.
And the all-seeing eye. Okay. Jesus Christ, game, what do you have in store for me here?
Holy shit.
Huh? Dude, look at this. What? Oh, this place is particularly religious, it would seem. The amount of detail that has gone into this is just unfathomable, dude. I can't even accept this. One guy. One guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a reminder, this was in fact developed by one person.
Brother. Dude, look at that fucking guy. Holy hello. Yes. Face in the stone stirs as a voice, a tremor. It speaks in obscure dialect. It echoes thick with time among the indecipherable sounds. Faint meanings emerge. Endless, fractured silence. Hunger, devour, remade. Listen, I've been feeding everybody in this fucking restaurant here. Dude, look at this. Seriously. I am just in fucking awe of the imagery. It is so unreal.
So if I'm understanding the scale of this game right, that's the ending right over there where that red is at.
Like, seriously, this is... This is so fucking crazy. It's very... Obviously, there's some elements of this that's inspired by Scorn and other people's work, you know, with Kaczynski and whatnot. But to make it its own in this way is so incredibly impressive. Like, the fact that
It's
all of
breathtaking.
I'm gushing, I'm sorry. It's so cool. I love it so much. Okay. Put our brain in. What are we doing here? Hello? Oh, am I going to become a pyramid head? Burdened by entombed bodies, the structure remains unmoving. I saw you try. That's okay. I won't hold it against you. Oh my god, there's another one with the back turned. Look at that. That is so Kaczynski right there, dude. Look. Look at that. Not this guy, that.
The buildings.
Too vile of my life. Man. This is absolutely the most, like, visually intriguing level. We still got the buildings and everything. This is the best one. 100%. I kind of know not what I'm looking for. Oh, hello. The Red Prophet lifts his arms in a sacred rite, presenting his chosen subject with pride. You? Help!
So that's the chosen subject.
Oh, do you need to... Where am I taking you?
Bro just discovered Bitcoin is a scam.
Stuck in the mouth? The void's oppressive pull is palpable, an endless maw. If you dare wait, yet for now the passage lies sealed, its horrors temporarily restrained. Isn't that where I came from? What's going on back?
Something is leading them into that hole.
There is an army of people being directed somewhere. Where are they going? What is this? Hold on. I gotta see where these guys are going. I can't walk up here. Oh, they're going into the red area. You can see them everywhere. Oh my god. This is hands down the coolest fucking level. That's so insane. Oh, a child. The true form held back my memories of the long forgotten self. Oh, is this a decayed brain? That does not look good. Putrescence. Damaged and rotten mind, barely capable of basic function.
Oof.
What do you want now? Okay. I have so many items. A lingering silence stretches before unintelligible sound fills the air, broken by words that barely form. And me, final body, and you, I withstand visions, outer gods. Dude.
Azeroth?
I think it's very interesting that as we've progressed so far, we can no longer understand majority of the things that are speaking to us. It's like a jumbled mess. Is this what you want? Final form must be brought forth. Okay. Then I'm not sure what to do here. Lonely one denies even self. What about the other brain? Nope. So someone needs a brain. I can't move this guy yet. Oh, hello. Payment? Yes. I want greatly. Oh, sorry for that guy. I can't. Oh, shit. Do you need a brain? You guys are just mindlessly praying.
That one's afraid.
What do you got here, buddy? Hey, friend. The giant speaks in an unknown tongue, yet the words echo with strange familiarity. Fragments resemble agony, despair, cycle, prison, death, rebirth. That's kind of what the other guy said. Kind of. I mean, right, they're all kind of counting on me to some degree, right? Oh, shit. What the hell? The grave maw shapes existence through destruction. Okay, what do you need to destroy? No, you don't need the body. You need the brain? What about this guy? Okay, this guy.
There you go.
Yeah, it was the only thing alive. The music changed. What's happening now? What is this one? Ooh, this one has like a lot of like neurons firing off or something. Confusion. Lesser psyche, devoid of emotion and reason, driven solely by instinct. Yeah. Oh, fuck. They have to go in here or something. Yeah, there we go. Does this one not go in here? No, this one's dead. Oh my god. You needed the dead brain. I didn't even realize. You know, like.
Damn.
The body is stuck. Thoughts suffocate, struggling. Okay. Hey, get out of my face, please. You want a real brain?
There you go.
Huh? Accept finality. Wait, why did it let me put the other brain in there? Just because it thought I would do it? Oh, it's you. Resign control. Oh my god, dude. I genuinely love how, like, each of the decisions that I make, like, it tells me at the bottom what I'm doing, specifically. It just makes it so much more personal, that I know exactly what I'm doing and I'm in control over it, right, of what happens. I mean, that's the point, right? If I'm going to be the creator of all existence. Unbind form. Yeah, one finger at a time. Really driving home that I'm responsible for whatever the fuck happens next. God, it's so good. Let go of self. Wow. Slow, agonizing, one by one. Sorry, buddy. I'll be taking
What in the hell is that?
true nature, the core of a frail one, pure trauma stripped of rotten flesh and dark thoughts. Here, take it. Get the fuck out of here. Why do you want that? Right into the heart. Wow. Okay, another brain. This is gonna be a working one. There we go. Neurons firing off. Hey, buddy, you okay? The embrace of two selfless malforms. It is, isn't it? It's sitting right there. Dude, this is... It's almost overwhelming. I gotta be honest. My brain is much like this brain. We got a lot of neurons working in here, except they don't know where to fire to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Please. I don't need to see the agony. Okay, I think we can probably move this now, right? There we go. Crawl. I see so many remnants of the shore as well. Like you can like this guy has Ares, I think is his name, Ares or Ares. I don't know how to say it. If you're watching, let me know. I really like that there's a specific style with this guy that you can see basically instantly. Especially with the gameplay, it feels very unique to him. Okay, project essence. You could have done that a little farther back. We didn't need to crawl all the way over here. But I get it. You gotta make me suffer. You gotta feel it. Now you are full of life, the soul. Oh my god. Wait, this is an angry soul. Artificial essence. Feeble specter of vitality, adult creation, and a mockery of death. Holy. Mockery of death. Okay, so artificial life. No thanks, right? Am I putting that in your head? Okay. I'm with you either. It must be the final form. What? Oh! He's not gonna be able to eat that. It's gonna kill him. Oh, I see. Never mind. Is this the final? Oh! Wait, I gotta bring that to the light. Look at this alien fuck! Vile end. Misshapen form of finality, the foundation of ruin. So is this the thing that has to exist? I mean, it definitely looks like an anti-being of sorts, right? Like it has to exist in order for regular life to exist, I guess. I guess no matter what, we're creating stuff, which I find very cool that we've been doing that this whole time. It's so dope. Eye blessing madness. This must be the other piece. Yep. Okay, I got 3 pieces to potentially make my own artificial life. Blessed sight allows one to behold what transcends the shape of chaos. Okay. Goodbye, beautiful place. I didn't even find 2 coins. Like, I don't even know where those coins could be in that area. I feel like I looked at every place and I just fucking walked out of it. Damn. Is it possible to go back? I can't go back, right? Shit. Okay, so we're moving past these three now, right? Oh, it was blocked anyway. I see. Where are we throwing this all together? Oh shit, with this guy? Is this the bottom of a body? God, it is. Hello. The desire of titans. Amid necrophosis and damage and despair, an ancient breed of organisms began their transmutation. Within the depths of their overwhelming physiology, a framework was formed, with designs strong and expansive enough to aid the cycle of creation and nurture its relentless drive to shape life. Each cognition, a temple that mirrors the will of creation. Though still decaying and subject to the curse, the designs within remain beyond the reach of chaos. Yeah, so the necrophosis, like the place of the dead, it's like the curse of necrophosis is that everything that is created is immediately cursed with the fact that it will die in time. Like that's the curse. I think I'm getting it.
The valley ahead is a path reserved for gods and their chosen. Only a vessel of worth may cross its threshold. Prove your divinity to me. Retrieve the artifacts sealed within the Forgotten Worlds, and I shall grant you passage.
You were the most reasonably sounding guy in this entire game. I gotta be honest. Yes, what do you require now? A brain for your big head? What he didn't tell you is that they're his artifacts. He needs them. There you go.
The old ones have blessed you. Their whispers echo in the hollows of your soul. Only a vessel of worth could endure the madness that lies ahead. Go now and tread where lesser beings would unravel.
Yo, it's not just my brain. Also, I really enjoyed your voice acting. It was a little bit of normalcy for me. It almost sounded like a guy trying to pretend to be a ghost, like ooh, scary. You know what I mean? Oh, it is just my brain. Okay, but I'm sure I'll prop my. Yep, there it is. Holy shit! The imagery of that though, I'm sorry. He's just like he just ran really fast and face planted there. Holy mother of God. Open the seal of death. Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm running over all you. Boom! Die! You freaky sons of bitch, I'll let you live. You seem to be in agony. What a creepy fucker that thing is. Die. Sorry, I was gonna let you live, but you're so creepy. Dude, this is beautiful. I'll let you live. I was afraid I was gonna have to sneak and run past these guys, but this is way better. Holy shit, this is so. I wish I could look up to see this beautiful pathway with like the entities like holding their eyes. Yeah, like this guy. Dude, it's so cool. Are we hearing this music? I'm sorry, I have to listen to this for a second. Sorry.
Nice. Whoa. What just happened?
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
The score had amazing music as well, so I'm not surprised. I'm not sure who the composer is. I don't think Aris does it himself.
No.
That would be fucking insane, right? Here we are. Open up. God damn.
This is the second time I've nearly passed out during today's stream.
This is so cool. I don't know if
There we
that was
go.
intentional, but that was perfectly placed music. It had to have been intentional. Where the fuck is this? Yeah, I guess the implication is I never would have made it through with my feeble body
Yeah.
through that pathway, so I needed that.
And now we finally get the reveal who the fuck has been talking to us in that awesome dialect.
Cool effect of the sand.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is none other than King Hastor. The king in fucking yellow. And I think this is the fucker's first in-game appearance in a video game since Big Baby in Yellow.
The dying ember that believes itself a sun.
Hi, Ab
You
Hastor.
have walked far, yet still you are not whole. A voice lost, a face shattered. Come closer, consciousness.
There's the Tower of Babel.
Stand before us and rejoice, for even tools may bask in the presence of their makers. Look upon what you've become, a hollow echo. Scour the galleries.
That's
of
literally Ab
forgotten faces.
Hastor.
Reclaim the shards of your old self, for even stars forget their names in time.
Oh, wow, you are adorable. Dude, you have these bone things. That's so Vikshinsky, dude. Peculiar strain of villainy, an offering to the one above gods, the one. Who is it? I hope we meet him. Holy shit, dude. That's so good. That's so good.
This is amazing.
So I'm blocked from going over here. That's throat singing, right? Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Like very interesting. I don't know if it is, but whatever it is, it's fucking incredible. Oh, the gods feared what they could not control. A force that spoke and the cosmos obeyed. He's like reading it. They called it blasphemy, they called it power. Oh.
Cool.
Wisdom still unclear. The face was not flesh, but a conduit. A vessel for the words that birthed stars. It was taken and the stars dim. I got the wisdom. The mask was once a face, whole and unbroken. A voice that could unmake the gods themselves. Now it lies fractured, a relic of what was. Holy shit. It's a piece. I see.
Is that his true face?
Veil fragment, part of infinity, the binder.
Yep.
The end. The music is so loud, but I do not care, dude. It's so good. Wisdom cast in stone, a forgotten shard of self. In here. In the beginning, there was a voice. a word that bent the void into shape. But silence followed, and the void reclaimed its throne. Holy shit. Dude, this is like, in the beginning there was a voice. It was like,
Rejoice,
Tolkien.
for the husk has found a fragment of its forsaken self. Complete the pieces, wanderer, and tread the path that even gods fear to walk. But remember, even the path to divinity is paved with the bones of those who came before.
That is so fucking cool.
Who are you? Oh. Wait. What is that?
That's the lady, isn't it?
The icon of chaos, defiler of life and death. So the void won over the song, which blighted existence.
Holy shit, if you look above Abhastor, it's the guy from the beginning who talked to you. Holy shit, I never noticed that.
Yeah,
So that's where he
like,
went.
When I die, I just respawn, right? Like, it's like consciousness has to survive this realm no matter what, but it has to gain the knowledge in order to go through the process of dying.
He quoted Ozymandias at the very beginning.
Consciousness and existence elsewhere. And in that process, we have to see everything that once was to have an idea of what it is that we need to become. That's fucking cool.
The face of God.
Just guessing, but
It's horrifying.
there it is. Oh, I'm wearing it? Wait, what? What does that mean? I'm just a conduit. He said that, right? Am I misunderstanding?
No. I think the implication is that Abhastor is one of your creations. And when he said, even tools may sit in the presence of their creator, I think they were referring to your character as the creator, themselves as the tool. I still can't believe the fucking King in Yellow is in this. That is fucking incredible. I'm dead serious. I think that is the first time we have ever seen him, in any video game other than the baby in yellow. That is incredible.
Hello. Would you kindly step aside for me?
Abhastor is one of the greatest Lovecraftian characters, honestly.
I can speak.
He's evil, don't get me wrong. He's quite literally
Dude. I can speak.
entity of chaos.
What else can I do at this point? I guess I'm slowly...
Okay, so saying evil kind of defeats the purpose. Okay, so the Outer Gods are served by the Elder Gods. The Elder Gods are evil, Outer Gods are evil. Now remember that when I tell you this next part. Nyarlathotep is the villain of the Lovecraftian mythos. In a mythos of villains, he is the antagonist of it. So how much more, I guess for lack of a better word, chaotic is Nyarlathotep in a pantheon of evil beings? That is insane to think about. Because Nyarlathotep serves Azathoth.
I mean, if I'm just the conduit, then I'm just regaining the form of the actual creator. I'm just here to carry it out.
I can see where I got that confusion. No, they flat out say you're God.
I'm
And
so utterly blown away.
The
by
way
this.
you're God is you regain your power, you sacrifice yourself, and then you become, your soul divides into fragments.
Because of the presence of the place that I'm going to, or
And
is it actually getting dark?
in the process, not only do you become a part of literally everything in existence, you bring everything into existence. You become an essence of life as a whole.
I mean, the whole tone change of the
Part of you is in everything that exists. Which is interesting because in Judeo-Christianity, that's kind of a metaphor used for God is he is everyone and everything. He's in you, he's in me, he's in everything.
This is a graveyard.
Once again, calling back to the kind of religious imagery,
that ever existed.
despite this being billions of years after
This is gonna
any
be like
religion
the
has
root
existed.
word of necro being like dead. I don't know what phosis as a suffix is. I don't know. What the fuck is this? Sure. I'll go in. gonna get to go in the tower? Divine execution. Oh shit, we're here.
Speaking of Lovecraft, that's just straight up Cthulhu.
Sound fucking insane. There's no escaping him, dude. There's no escaping him. He's necessary though, right? For balance? This is literally all I can do. If necessary, more flesh and bone. Oh, what? I'm gonna die in here? I wonder fucking why.
Hi, Cthulhu.
Oh my god. Brother. Dude, it's so cool looking. There's stuff to do. I don't know what. Okay, can I stand in this? The song of creation is starved of essence. Daddy Tulu! I don't get it. They say that he's necessary, which I guess makes sense, right? Like you have to have the balance. It can't be pure paradise, otherwise it won't work.
You need order to exist. You need chaos to exist for order to exist.
What are we doing with this? Celestiality cannot set the bounds of creation. So you need me. Okay, usurped Genesis, seal of a broken cycle, failure unfit to bring forth creation. Okay. Oops. What is up with the holes in this game, dude? What's the is it tryptophobia? What's the name of that phobia? Filth festers and bulges until spilled. Dude, what a gangster stance. He has no reproductive organs. Maybe. Wait a second. Nope, he's got really long bottom abdominals.
Unless that is a really weirdly structured vagina. Yeah, no. Cthulhu ain't got no genitals.
I'm sorry. Ooh. Missing brain. So many, dude. It's because I haven't created anything yet. Skull spine, skull movement of another. Okay, so we're rebuilding the human for the song of creation. We're not a human. Whatever. Okay. I actually didn't mean to put that there.
At long last, you have arrived. There is a seal, an ancient relic, once used to keep a great force locked in slumber. Long ago, others of my kind stole it to shape a universe of their own. A world that crumbled and turned to dust. The seal is lost now, scattered and forgotten. Find it, and I should claim what was torn from me.
That was used to create a universe.
Yep. Jesus. Brain still covets the broken. Yes, you should. May I? What do we have here? What is all that? Oh, it's growth, like fungus. Aha! I'll take good care of it. Yeah, brains next. I actually have nothing. So where are they? Oh, there they are. What are you first? Ah!
Lore.
Incarnate devastation, the oldest corpse. A tool wielded by the architect of decay, a force of pure destruction that tore through the cosmic tapestry, ushering in the defilement of all that exists. Aeons of decay mark the beast, yet he lingers, for it is he who must bear witness to the final destruction. His will and that of creation are bound to the end, and from their union a shape shall rise through which the tints of flesh will regain their splendor.
See, I gotta be honest. Cosmic tapestry is such a poetic way to refer to the cosmic's landscape, meaning the entirety of creation, the universe. There on it, go on. There on and so forth. That is beautiful phrasing. Holy shit.
Your giant horns to play the song. The song of creation. This is so Tolkien, man.
It's very Fabric of Reality esque.
Thank you. So cool. Grotesque drains of psyche. Guess so. If you say so. It's still crazy to me that this is a game about the creation of all existence. After, like, the Steam page said it was the end of the universe, I didn't realize we were hitting the reset button here.
Well, it kind of makes sense when you think about it. This whole game has... This whole game has a themology of ultimate death and rebirth.
Out of here.
Because from the beginning, you're born.
Oh, we gotta tune the horn, dude. How do you tune a horn? I actually don't know. Oh my god. Why? So it said he had to be a witness to, I guess, me as a conduit setting up for the creation of existence again. But I don't understand, if existence is no more, how are we here? It's like there's a level to it, right? It is like Tolkien, right? Like there's the levels of deities in which creation is possible through song. And that is omnipotent and never ending, right? There's no beginning and end or father of those entities. They just exist always. That's the idea, I think. I could be wrong if someone's read the Silmarillion and knows more than me.
I mean, it's a pretty good theory.
I guess this is just the higher plane that never dies.
Going entirely by what they were saying. This is the realm of death itself. This is not in reality. This realm
All right, buddy. Sing me a song.
is, I guess, used to revive reality.
Is this it? Honestly, I feel like there's so much weight on my shoulders right now. Is this the start of the new universe? I can't get over the soundtrack, dude. It's taking me. Oh my god. What?
Literally, yeah.
I am God.
Yes.
I am literally God. Did he say that?
That's a nice fucking twist.
Did he say that?
In the beginning there was God, and God said unto thee, let there be light. Ushered in creation. Yes, that is directly a quote from the Bible.
Oh, dude.
Fuck yes! That is incredible.
So cool. Eris Dragonis. Holy shit, dude. Let there be light. I can't get over that. That's so cool. Dude, but I can't believe that it took that turn. And maybe I'm the only one who didn't piece that together much earlier. It literally took the pain deity to lay it out for me. And sometimes that has to happen, right? Like, I have to have, like, story explained to me directly for me to understand it. I mean, the game is so abstract. No, dude,
That was
thank
amazing.
you. Genuinely, thank you for making this. It was fucking awesome, dude. So worth the wait. But I feel like because it was so
Yeah, see, you're
abstract,
literally born at the very
every
beginning.
little detail represented something, and I think because I went into it with the Steam page description saying that it was billions of years after the universe ended, I wasn't aware that we were restarting it. I was under the impression with, again, like the name of the game sounds very death-like, so I assumed we were going to live out the final moments of the last remnants of that universe, and then it was going to end beautifully. Like, I thought that's what it was, but there was so much lore to this, and I wasn't even sure how to take it. But it seems like this is part of the process. Like, Necrophosis is the curse, and this is the end times of the cycle. And the curse happens immediately because of, I guess, Cthulhu. I guess because he exists in the cosmos as well and needs to for the rest of existence to be there, the curse is in everyone and everything that will ever exist. It's time, it's decay, it's death, eventually. That's actually fucking crazy to think about. Please, if you can, pick the game up for yourself on Steam, the link will be down below, or if you just want to show support to a small indie dev who makes cool-ass games, you should do that too. Anyway, that was Necrophosis. I waited a long time to play it, and I was not disappointed. That was fantastic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more stuff from me, there'll be some videos on the screen, links down
There's
below.
Karma the
Feel free to
Dark
check them
World.
out. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Take care.
I actually haven't watched this or this or this, so I might watch those later. Alright. So, there you go, guys. That is IGP's playthrough of Necrophosis. What the fuck? How long has this been on? What? Okay, hold on. Let me try something. Oh, no. How long was that fucking on? Oh, okay. Oh, God. Alright, so it was on over the full screen. Alright, that is fine. I'm fine with that. Holy shit. Alright, so I'll share my thoughts and kind of explain where I got my findings for what the game is, right? Let me turn off window capture. That scared the crap out of me. I thought it broke the thing. There we go. Alright, so final thoughts, just to kind of explain my reasoning as to why I got the gist of what the game is about that I did. I'm going to turn on the thing. It's going to be a little laggy camera, but that's fine. We're running the stream in a minute. First of all, thank you sincerely to IGP for letting me do this, because this was really cool of you. And yeah, again, been a huge fan of yours for years. I hope I did your video justice. And I hope I added enough of something to it where I'm not just like, hey, watch this video that's not really mine. You know what I mean? Because don't get me wrong, I've always had this really cool idea of just watching my favorite YouTubers with my viewers, but I know you have to, because I looked it up after we talked yesterday. I know you have to add something to it. You can't just watch people's content, because again, I'm not in Twitch or YouTube for the money. I'm just in it to hang out with people. So what I could do is probably just stream stuff on Discord, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, Ares, incredible fucking game as always. Same thing with the Shore. As for my thoughts, okay, so Necrophosis, I believe, is referring to, if we're going by the themes in the game, it is the curse of the ultimate of divine execution. You sacrifice yourself as God to give life to creation, to reset the universe. And it is a cycle that infinitely repeats. And that is what Necrophosis is. But the first hint as to what our character really is actually does come from the first time we speak to the Elder Gods, when they mention freeing them from their eternal torment. Well, if it's eternal, then it only exists if the universe exists or if creation exists. So it actually kind of makes sense thematically if the way to free them is to restart the universe in general so that they're not suffering anymore. Abhastor making an appearance was mind-bending for me because, again, as I gushed about earlier, I don't think the King in Yellow has ever actually made an appearance in video games other than the baby in yellow. But holy shit, that game was amazing. Sorry, I was getting really sleepy near the end. I have been really drowsy all day, and for some reason, that red area when you go into the realm of death, it for some reason makes me fucking sleepy. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. We're gonna go ahead and raid lead, and then we'll probably do the podcast later tonight if I'm awake. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. A huge fucking shout out to IGP. I will post a link to his channel. Give me a sec to actually go back to YouTube real quick to find it. Reuniting with 3 Days Grace. Nice. There it is.
So welcome back to
Nope. YouTube.com/IGP. There we go. Here's a link to the channel. I will also post a link to the video. I will post both of these in the description of this stream as well, because I will be archiving this. This is his channel. Awesome content creator. One of my favorites of all time, honestly. Definitely giving him a shout out, and definitely check out his content, guys. And if you like this video, he's got plenty of other videos for you to watch as well. And yeah, love you, appreciate you, and as always, stay strong no matter what. Bye, guys. Let us raid my buddy Lead, and I will see you guys tonight for the podcast. Let's see. I gotta look back at the footage, make sure you guys actually got to see the ending.